How is it going, fellow gamers? Welcome to another video on Project Ascension's Classic Plus server, Bronzebeard. Today I'm going to be taking you on the start of my hardcore adventure here on Iron Blondie, the OG Paladin, utilizing the Trials and Challenges system implemented into the game, allowing for the full hardcore experience without any cheating. Let's get into it. For those of you who are unaware of what Project Ascension Classic Plus is and what it brings to the table, feel free to watch one of these two videos on the screen here, both of which are going to go in depth in explaining the changes made to the world of Azeroth here on Bronzebeard, from the 2,000 plus hand-placed items, hundreds of new points of interest, and the enchants and artifact ability system, and much more. Those videos go in depth to make sure that you and I are on the same page. Anyhow, before we get into the hardcore classic gameplay, allow for me to give you the rules. Rule number 1. We are not allowed to die, obviously. It wouldn't be hardcore if that wasn't the case. With the challenge we accepted, as we created this character, we are forced to drop the challenge if we do die. The game doesn't make us delete the character, but of course we are going to delete the character if we die, which we definitely won't be. Rule number 2, no experience items. Here on Ascension, you are offered items like potions of experience and auras of experience. For this challenge, we are not allowed to benefit from the use of these items, meaning we are hard locked at the 1.5 times leveling rate this server is stuck at. Rule number 3, we can group, but only with others in the same challenge as us. With this rule in mind, we are playing in a guild of other hardcore players here on Bronzebeard, who I will be trying to clear dungeon content with along the way as we level and progress to max level. I want to try and take down as many dungeons as possible, with Dead Mines being the first on my list. Now that we have the rules of the challenge laid out, we are ready to get into the gameplay, but quickly, before we get into the video, I wanted to make quick mention of the fact that I now have memberships for the channel. If you have any interest in supporting me in the process of growing this YouTube channel with the added benefit of some extra perks, such as a shout out at the beginning of the video, like right here in the video, normally, if I had anybody subscribe to the channel in that way, early access to videos like this and much more, you can do so by hitting the join button next to the subscription button. Also, I have been using my Discord a lot more frequently to keep in touch with you guys, to announce when I am streaming / recording for a video, so be sure to join our Discord community as well. Anyhow, without any further ado, let's get into the video. Well, boys. Welcome back to another Iron Man series here on the Blondie QJC channel. I say back because we've done an Iron Man series in the past over on Classless. This time it's going to be on Bronzebeard OG. We're going to be doing a Paladin because Paladins are pretty powerful. I didn't specify this in the beginning of the video, but we're going to try to utilize as little vanity as possible. We said we weren't using auras of experience, potions of experience. That's a given. Of course, we're not going to be using those two things. But we're also going to try to avoid using as much vanity as possible. There's something in the game currently that is pretty overpowered. A lot of you already know about it. It's called the Fell Enchanted War Chest. It gives you a mount, gives you a minion, but most importantly, it gives you 4 22-slot bags. They're usually very, very nice for these hardcore challenge. But that and the rules I specified in the beginning of the video is just to add to the difficulty of the challenge, and to in turn hopefully make the viewing experience a little bit more interesting. Not being able to use vanity also includes me not being able to utilize my loot bot. But you know what I am going to be using though is my Book of Ascension. That's undoubtable. Unfortunately, that is vanity that I do want to use. That's why I said most vanity. What the Book of Ascension is, for those of you who are unaware, is it gives me the ability to learn all of my class abilities wherever the hell I'm at. But I still have to pay a price to learn these abilities. It's not like I'm getting them for free with the Book of Ascension. Furthermore, here on Bronzebeard, the Book of Ascension is going to be providing us with enchants to apply to our player character as we level up, which you guys will see how that works once we hit level 10. Anyhow, we will be receiving enchants from our Book of Ascension at level 10, 15, and 30. Level 10, we will get a rare enchant, which typically just enhances an existing ability. Level 15, we'll get an epic enchant, which usually changes an existing ability or gives us a new ability to utilize. And at level 30, we will get a legendary enchant, which is usually a new ability for our class. All enchants in the game, including the ones that are given to us by the Book of Ascension as we level, can be found out in the open world, but just so that you aren't missing out on any of the newly added fun, the Ascension team made it so that you're provided with some of the enchants as you level, just in case you don't find any enchants out in the open world for your class as you're leveling, which is a pretty cool feature, I'm not gonna lie. There's also another feature here on Project Ascension where you're allowed to mount up at level 1, though you're only able to get to about 40% mount speed. You have 40% 60% increased speed. We wouldn't be receiving the full 60% riding speed you typically get from the first riding skill, but still, we're gonna go ahead and not use any mount up until level 20 when we hypothetically have enough gold to go ahead and purchase our first mount. Also, recently Ascension has been doing a lot to increase the difficulty of gameplay here on Bronzebeard, increasing the damage open world mobs do as well as the health they have. Not only that, they've been doing the same thing in instances, and like I said at the beginning of this video as well, I want to clear as many instances as possible, and it's looking like that's going to be quite difficult. It's not going to be an easy task. Usually things on Ascension are quite a face roll, but they're trying to prevent that from being the case, which is nice on a classic server. It would eliminate the classic feeling a good amount if everything was just a face roll, which it kind of was a face roll at the beginning when I first started playing. I don't know if I still have clips from when I first started playing. If I do, I'll throw it in. Absolutely gigantic pulls used to be possible, but if you did the kind of pulls we used to be able to do now, you absolutely are going to be eating shit. Speaking of new Classic Plus features, I gotta get my Book of Arson as well, another vanity item I'll be utilizing, because there are some professions that I would like to learn, and by professions, I mean more specifically wood cutting. The reason we want to get wood cutting so early is because, one, that is super easy experience, and two, it is essentially free experience to assist with the leveling process, as trees are pretty much everywhere, especially in Elwyn Forest. But on the topic of professions, this would be a good time to let all of you guys know that professions here on Project Ascension give you experience for both collecting and creating goods. This feature makes it so that professions are no longer an afterthought, but instead a vital tool to excel your character to the top. With that in mind, also staying on top of our professions will be an easy way to guarantee that we have the gold needed to get them out at level 20, so we should probably just do it. Anyhow, lads, after picking up wood cutting, chopping down trees, and finishing the quest in Northshire Abbey, I ran to Goldshire and began questing there. Everything went swell up until we hit the Jasper Lode Mines. Oh fuck. I just AFK. I am such a fucking moron. I just AFK'd into a rare. Fuck. This is gonna be a fucking ridiculously close call for no reason. Oh, we did it. Yeah, I could just not play hardcore. Wow, that was ridiculous. That was so close. I'm not really liking this cave. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here in hindsight. I was gonna run back in and get more, but there's a reason you don't do caves in hardcore. I just found out.
A few moments later.
I'm just kidding. What kind of pussy would I be if I just didn't do it? Oh, there's something at the end of this cave anyways, a secret item now that I recall that I need to get. Alright, let's see if Mother Fang's a good or bad idea. It was a bad idea. But luckily, we can just go again. This time around, I streamed the leveling process here on the channel. Link in the description to the unlisted version of the stream if you want to watch it. This time around, we collected some gamers to go ahead and do dead mines with in the next episode of this series, so be sure to keep your eyes peeled for part 2. While leveling the second time, we were shown some cool items in the starting area that I missed the first time through. Here's a little bit of that footage. Play it all too frequently. I will be Chat. This is one of those secret 2,000 plus open world items I was talking to you guys about in the intro of the video. It's a wax stained bag, 10 slots. It's actually going to be really nice. Yeah, it's already in. Look at that. A nice 10 slot bag, since we can't use our fell garbage, which would be 4 22 slot bags. We don't get the benefit from that. Ooh, little shack. What do we got in the little shack? Oh, the Alliance Gem of Fortitude. A necklace with 1 strength and 1 stamina. A commendation for your service to the Alliance. You can read some letters in the back, but it's scratched. Oh, fuck. Is this Leroy Old Man Jenkins? That's cool. Alright. Is that supposed to be Leroy Jenkins? All I know is I got a neck piece. That's dope. I hear there's another item. Another secret item planted in this cave that I... Oh, it's this shovel. Let's see what we got. A worn shovel. 2 strength, 2 stamina. A little bit better than what I got on right now. That's cool. I'm a paladin with a pretty pog shovel. I guess that's a pretty cool Classic Plus feature, if I have to say so myself. I can't trust myself. There's an item over here. What is that? Another hidden item. We're collecting so many secret items this second time around. What do we got? The Ball of Yarn. Ooh, the Joyous Kitten. Teaches you to summon and dismiss this pet. Let's check this out. Aww. Aww. But that was it for Northshire Abbey. There were plenty more items there to find. I just didn't find them. Anyhow, my buddy and I requested through Northshire Abbey and a lot of Goldshire together without any issues up until we reached Jared's Landing. They're gonna spawn another mob on me. And then there's gonna be a patrol that walks into us, so we gotta be careful.
A few moments later.
We won't pull him from here. Oh, fuck. Now we are. Eh. Oh, I wasn't supposed to fall off the edge. That was not cool. There's no gold. I'd run, bro. They're all on me. Thank you for the shield. Run. Run, sidekick. Oh, goodness. It's always happening to this poor man. It's always happening to this poor man. Fucking A. Oh, my goodness. What? Losing Sidekick was a big blow to the Deadmind's dream, but we were able to get him an Aura of EXP and Potion of EXP to catch back up on another toon. If you want a chance to level with me, like Sidekick, or clear hardcore dungeons with me for future content, joining the Discord is the best way to do that. Anyways, the rest of the leveling past this point went very smooth. We finished off leveling Elwyn Forest, killed Hogger with a hardcore friend, and started questing in Westfall. Hitting level 20 on stream with a perfect level to start off the next episode with a Deadmind's run. In the next episode, I will let you guys know the role I'll be filling in dungeons. Will I be tanking, healing, or DPSing? Who knows? If you enjoyed the first episode of this hardcore series here on Project Ascension's Classic Plus, hitting the like and subscribe button, as well as leaving a comment, is a great way to go about letting me know you're interested in more content like this. I hope you all have a great rest of the day. Peace.